Instagram is so funny, and it's like algorithms because it really just directs. It is an algorithm. It's like you like pink rocks and you talk about pink rocks lots, and then that's what you're going to see on your story a lot. It's going to make an algorithm for you so that that's the content that you're seeing, whether you even like liked it yet or not. Like, you could just be talking around your phone, you know. So it picks up all this stuff that we talk around our phone, and it obviously picks up the data of what we like and everything. But it's just funny because I was thinking about how I used to post, like, I don't know, I was very concerned about what people thought about me, to the point where I was like, I have to have people know that I'm cool, or else like I'll be forgotten about, or I won't be important, or I don't know what I thought, but I was really hung up on the idea of like people looking up to me, people knowing that I was, oh, I guess that's why, having people know that I was the shit, because I didn't think I was the shit, so I needed other people to tell me that I was the shit. Like, now I'm like working on like thinking I'm the shit. So if you're gonna walk up to me and tell me I'm not the shit, I'm just gonna be like, oh. Whereas before I was like, but I'm like the shit. Like, so like I just used to have all these followers that were kind of like, I want to call them like wannabe rich people. Like, I was really like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was really just hustling. Like, I was grinding and doing work every day, almost every hour of the day. And so when I would get on my social media, I would like have some like whiskey and like a fat wood rolled, and I would just be like sitting there. And I just thought that was so interesting, is to have all these people that would like look up to me, that like wanted to be me, but without having put in the work to be where I was. It's because I was never posting the hours of work and all these like long nights I had to like hustle to get there. People just would see these and that's what I wanted. I wanted people to think it was easy, and then I was just strolling through life, and that's this fake image that a lot of people put on, you know. And so now, on the flip side of that, now that I really don't care what people think, and I want to share things on social media because I want to share them now, not because I feel like, oh, this is what people want to see, or like I have to share this because so-and-so needs to see this, like whatever. People post things really for that reason. I just post things because I want to share what I want to share. I want to help people in the way that I see fit. And so that's why I share what I share now. And seeing the difference of people that are following me is so interesting, because it's like, I think before I was trying to grind so hard that I was like, it's almost like I was like, it's just funny, the irony of like that I was trying to attract all this money to me, like grinding and hustling so hard and like showing off and stuff. It's like people who are grinding so hard and working so hard are not those aren't the people. It's the people that are trying to make it look like they're earning a lot of money, that need to get on social media and do all this like stuff where they're like sitting on their car, like posting their new shoes and all that stuff. And you're gonna get a lot of these followers that are like fake wannabe followers. I shouldn't say that. Everybody's real. You're gonna get all these people that think that they're rich that aren't rich, and they just want to be rich because they're like looking up to you and stuff. And then when you actually start like posting things that's like, okay, so you woke up today and let's say you have a garden. I'm just making up a story about myself right now, pretty much. And you decided, instead of putting on your shoes to go water the garden, that you walked outside barefoot. And then while you watered the garden for 30 minutes to an hour, you noticed that like you just feel really good. Like all these negative ions have come out of your body and you just feel amazing. So you feel like sharing that day that like, hey, I went to on the internet, hey, I went to water my garden today, and I just noticed that not wearing shoes is really beneficial, because while I was watering my garden, my feet, my actual soles of my feet were actually able to connect with the ground, and I was able to diffuse all this negative ions that was just holding pent up in my body. And it's I keep saying it's funny, it's interesting, it's cool, it's fun to see the difference of followers. I really feel like I have like all of these like actually rich people following me now. Like, it's funny because I don't even care about their money, but it's like, it's funny that before that's what I was trying to attract towards me, and I was just hustling. I was just attracting all these wannabes, and now I'm just doing what I truly see that I can help other people in the world with, and these other people that have like gotten like super rich or successful or whatever in all these other ways, they maybe haven't had so much time in their life to focus on health and wellness. So they'll see a page like mine and they'll be like, oh damn, like I'm over here earning a lot of money and like I have everything I can afford in life, but do I have that inner peace? Am I solid with myself? And I feel like a lot of people are we're not taught to focus on that. And so it's just funny, it's just like really enlightening for me to see that like just being my true genuine self is attracting these people that I was always trying to attract into my life. Not per se like, again, like not to say like these people with money, that's what I wanted to attract. I wanted to attract people that are willing to work for that money. Like before I was attracting people that were like, oh, you're so cool, Ginger, I like what you have, like I want to have that too, but like literally no effort to put in, like just talk all day long and not do shit. And that is not me. I do like to talk about ideas, but like if I'm saying that I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do that shit, you know? And like if I ever have said anything that's like I'm not gonna do, call my ass out, call me out. That's what a good friend does. We keep each other accountable. And it's like, hey, didn't you say you were going to do that thing? Or how's that thing going? Or, you know, it's like, so it's cool now that I'm like unconsciously, like I'm just doing my shit. Like before I was trying so hard, right? Now I'm just doing my shit. And I get to see and meet all these wonderful people that are trying to better their lives. It's like I'm no longer throwing a safety raft, somebody's drowning in the ocean. It's like I'm no longer throwing a safety raft into the ocean for somebody who doesn't even want to grab onto it, who doesn't even want to save themselves. It's like I'm throwing it out into the ocean and people are finding it from miles away and going, I haven't seen something that could save me from this water. I don't give a fuck. I'm swimming over there and I'm gonna go see what this is about, And it's like, that's so beautiful because I'm really getting to meet so many wonderful people. I'm getting to learn so much from them and they're getting to hopefully learn so much from me. It's just such a beautiful symbiotic exchange. And it's just beautiful. That's all I really wanted to talk about is just that, but how I used to be on social media and how I am now, and how like I was trying so hard to gravitate a certain type of crowd around me and it just wasn't working because my actions weren't aligned with my thoughts and my goal. My mind, body, and spirit weren't in a line. They weren't doing the same things to get me the end goal, And now I feel like they are, And so then people with similar mind, body, and spirit alignment were just aligning out of divine alignment. Yeah. I think I'm gonna end the video there, but I don't know if I'll post this or not. But in the case that I do, I hope that everybody has a wonderful day, and I hope that something I shared was enlightening or you can gain something from that. Much love.